Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back, y'all. The Bells are back in town, honey. The Bells are back in town, honey. The Bells are back in town. Season 6, episode 1. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. So the Bells are back. You know, they kind of left a bad taste in my mouth last season, but let's see what it's giving. So when the episode first opens up, they're showing like seasons past and how the collective has fallen the hell apart. They're asking Leticia the purpose of the collective. And y'all know Leticia gonna be like, the sisterhood. So she started talking about the sisterhood. But she said they let competition divide them. Leticia, you were the main one competing. TT and Kiki, y'all was competing over that Fair Street if y'all wasn't doing nothing else. But anywho, the competition divided them. And then Latrice says she feels like they can get back to a good state. Okay, girl. So when the episode first opens up, we end up at Goddess Lengths with Marie in the drive-thru. Now, let me just say this to Latrice. Latrice thinks outside of the box. When I tell you that creativity is on point, from when she used to put her hair in the vending machines to now having a drive-thru, baby, pulling up to the drive-thru, ordering a number 1B and 3 bundles, and then give me a 22, a 18, and a 16. That is genius. It really is a drive-thru hair store. Oh, baby, that's everything. Marie done pulled up. Hey, Marie Monroe. Y'all know I love Marie. Y'all know I love Marie. Marie, I'm finna get you all the way together through this review, girl, because you was playing in my face tonight, okay? She's in the drive-thru. Y'all know last time Marie visited Goddess Lengths, honey, all the bundles broke loose. Honey, all hell broke loose. She came in dressed like Lil Bo Peep, telling Latrice that the bundles was crunchy, and Latrice was like, no, you didn't get the Edge Tamar from my place. That ain't the Edge Tamar that I sell. And then her and Marie went on to fight for seasons. So it feels good to see the two of them finally put that stupidity behind them, because it really wasn't nothing. Okay, I mean, they really wasn't fighting about nothing for real. So she's at this damn drive-thru asking for Latrice. Marie, if you don't get out that damn drive-thru. So Latrice comes to the window. She's like, girl, come on in here. Okay, BBL, Marie. Marie, you know I love you, baby, and the face card ain't never declining. But I don't like this little Teletubby onesie. I don't like it. I don't damn like it. I am loving the curls, though, baby. That hair gonna stay on point. One thing y'all cannot say about Marie is that her hair does not be done. This looks really nice. But, girl, I do not like that onesie. What is that onesie? Girl, I did not like that. So, anywho, they started talking, and she told Latrice, baby, you need to address me as Dr. Marie Monroe. Now, I'm going to just say this. I don't know if I could be so forgiving to be sitting here skinning and grinning with a woman who tried to fight me and told me she was going to beat the brakes off of me while I was wearing my cute ball gown. But this is reality TV, and they seem to get over things because you got to keep the checks flowing. And child, I'm just going to go ahead and get over it. But yeah, Marie was like, well, you know, personal life, things are not as good as they are in my professional life. So then we find out that Marie has rekindled things with Cedric. Baby, when I knew that Cedric gonna be on this episode, Cedric saved my life. Cedric saved my life. Baby, Cedric the Entertainer is back in the building. Do you hear me? I am so happy that I'm going to get to see Cedric this season. Baby, him and Marie together is good TV. Like I said, I'm glad these two let the stupid stuff they had going on go. They started talking about who they've talked to. Latrice says she hasn't really talked to Leticia. I'm surprised. Y'all sure was talking after that rumble in Taste. But anywho, now Marie did invite her to her birthday party, but Latrice said, girl, I can't come. Taste is new and I really need to be there, so I'm not going to be able to make it. But congratulations and happy birthday. Moving forward. In the next scene, Leticia is still working on this marriage of hers, child. One thing Leticia going to do is put on lingerie and work hard for a man who ain't worth a damn. That's what she going to do every single season since season 1. Season 1, Glenn was playing at that damn front door. She went in there and put on a little lingerie. She put that bad synthetic wig on. She had a headpiece to match. She was making some light-skinned fried chicken and some glory greens. And she was playing in our faces. Now here we are, 6 seasons later. And we still doing the same damn thing. Baby, one thing she gonna do is put on that lingerie and work hard for this man. That is just a fool. So she's sitting there bragging about how, things have changed in their marriage and they're doing really good. She's like, we don't have any infidelity. My man has been so good. So let me just show him some appreciation. I'm going to get dressed up and get comfy. And I'm going to give him a little massage. On production team, Carlos King, if you will, if you ever subject me to Glendale without his clothes on again, I will never watch this show again. I don't want to see Glenn. I don't want to see Glendale without his clothes on. Then had enough nerve to give him a slow-mo. I said, baby, not slow motion for you. I do not want to see Glenn without his clothes on. Don't do that no more. Glendale come busting out from the back. He ain't got no damn shirt on. And I was like, ugh, honey, absolutely not. So she's about to give him a massage. He gets up on the massage table and she's like, Glenn is really showing up and now he's putting in the work and he's not hiding his phone. Girl, that's because he got two of them. He ain't got to hide his damn phone. Now, she did say he went back to working, on the boat in oil and gas or on the oil rig or whatever it is. She said they have no communication issues. He went back into the oil and gas industry. He's happier. He's able to be home every day. He's been showing up more as a dad. It's just been great. As soon as you get to bragging on them, that's when they get to acting a fool. Girl, anyway, I take it that box truck business did not last. Glendale, we tried to told you. Okay, we tried to tell you, sir. I mean, at least he had something to fall back on, but he still don't seem like he working to me, but maybe that's just me. Now, she's massaging him with this oil and whatnot, and we really don't need to see this scene. And they're talking about how she's back in her feminine energy. He was like, yeah, because you was real masculine. You mean she wasn't letting you run all over her? Is that what you're considering masculine? And what does that even mean? Does feminine energy mean letting a man walk all over you? Because I think she is making the two synonymous, and they are not. Yeah, you want to be, in your soft girl era, but you have to be allowed to fall. Is there someone soft for you to land? Because, honey, if I'm in the house with Glendale, it's giving nothing but thorns and cactuses and whatnot. Cacti. It's giving cacti. Maybe it's giving cacti. I ain't finna be in no damn feminine energy in there with no Glendale. So after they get through playing, she starts telling Glenn about how she's inviting this lady named Carrie Paul and how she invited her and her husband to Marie's party. And she said, I just want to be friends with Carrie and show her my feminine energy. And girl, what? Girl, bye. In the next scene, we see Marie and her daughter, Zuri. Hey, girl. And they're going over to Cedric's house. Now, Cedric is Zuri's dad. They have this blended family and Marie has children and they share Zuri together. Cedric, this house is nasty. Okay, a full-on mess. I know you're a bachelor, but you're going to need to clean that place up. I know it's a stench in there. I said, why does this house look like this? This is a mess. Baby Cedric comes strolling in. He done planted a kiss on Marie. I said, oh, okay. Now, they get a confessional together. I said, okay, I see they're doing the double confessionals this season because everybody has a spouse and everybody is doing they have a partner because a spouse is different. Everybody has a partner. And they're all doing these double confessionals. I said, oh, okay, I see y'all. But anywho, he said that he saw the growth in Marie. And she says, you just knew that the grass was not always greener on the other side. And child, Cedric's still out in these streets, allegedly. Okay, he ain't fooling me. They sit down, they're talking. And Cedric, he took accountability for his actions and the way he treated Marie. She took some accountability as well. And you know what? I have witnessed couples part and then years later come back together. Is it for me? Hell to the no. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. It's never for me. But sometimes that does work. I mean, it seems like they both have grown, but I just personally couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. So they're sitting down. She invited him to her birthday party. He was like, I'm going to have to see you. I don't think I can make it. Marie said, okay. If you can't make it, that's fine. She got in a confessional. She said, I take that as a no. So my other little friend gonna be coming. Now, she was telling him about the other man and whatnot, but Charles Cedric don't pay Marie and her finger waves no mind. Okay? He don't give a damn. But what I'm asking you, Cedric, is why you can't go. What you gonna be doing? Absolutely nothing. Moving forward. In the next scene, Selena is here in the confessional. She's back. And she's telling us how, life has been lifing. So many things have been happening. her fiance Mike showed up. Now Mike has his own home and she lives in her own house. So he comes over and he's over there majority of the time, and they spend a lot of time there versus her house because, I mean, she got everything set up already. He comes in and sits down. So she's talking to him and she brings up that she was in a car accident. Now, according to Selena, a car hit her when her friend was making a U-turn and hit exactly on her side. And at the scene, she ended up having a seizure. I'm like, man, those seizures are back. I'm so sorry to hear that. So she's not going to be able to work at Taste because remember last season, she was supposed to work at Taste with Latrice. But yeah, she's not going to be able to do it. And then on top of that, she says that her son's dog died. Baby, I tell you, when it rains, it pours. I am so sorry to hear that because I know that feels like a piece of her son was like still with her. And now the dog is gone. Oh, child, it's just too much. It's too much going on. And on top of that, this man is doing what he wants to do. They start talking about the wedding venue, but she brings up that before they get married, they need to work on their communication because he out here buying boats and trucks and not saying nothing. Sir, that's not how this works. And I don't know if I would be in a rush to get married to this man because it seems like the current arrangement is working out fine. What y'all need to get married for? Or maybe that's just me. I would not rush into nothing. And he's still operating and making decisions unilaterally. That's not how this works. You don't get to just make your own choices, but call me your fiance. We're about to go into a partnership. So I should know what's going on. He's talking about, I was going to tell you. I just want to make sure it worked out. Didn't Glenn do that exact same thing? Why do y'all think y'all need to do stuff and then talk about it later? That's not how it works, child. So then she said, well, I mean, I feel like we're supposed to be saving for this wedding. She starts reading off the list of everything and how much it cost. And it sounds like he needs to take that damn truck back. That's what it sounded like to me. But maybe that's just me. In the next scene, we see Latrice at Taste. And Taste is doing it big. Okay, they're doing really well. She said it's the it spot in Mississippi. You got to make a reservation. If you don't have one, you're not going to be able to get in. I said, oh, okay, I see you. So she's there with Cliff, and y'all know him and his subtitles. And they're there doing a tasting for a new executive chef because in the restaurant business, there's a high turnover. So sometimes, you know, things just don't work out. And people leave, they come and they go. So you can't never get too comfortable. So they're sitting there and she starts to ask him how long it's going to take for these condos to be ready. Now, Cliff wants to build condos at the top of Taste. He said there's going to be about 3 weeks until it's done, but now he's spending more time at the condos than at home and not even coming home at night. Sir, they're not even done. You need to be at the house. What are you doing up in there? Laying on plywood? What are you doing in a condo if it ain't done? Are you in a finished one and waiting on the ones around you to get done? Like, what are you doing? Girl, absolutely not. So they're sitting there talking about it, and she told him, look, you a man at the end of the day. You know, Cliff can't do nothing but be smart. Talking about last time I looked in the mirror, I just can't stand the way he behaved. I don't know what it is. I just can't stand it. He said, oh, okay, so this is a trust thing. She said it absolutely is. Listen, I'm telling you right now, because I worked in it for years, the restaurant industry, you better know that there are all kinds of cheating happening. The cooks are sleeping with the managers sleeping with the owners, the servers sleeping with the hostess sleeping with the valet sleeping with the sous chef in the back. Baby, everybody is sleeping together. It's good nasty. So as they're, getting into that, her best friend Amanda shows up. Now, they've known each other since high school. Latrice says she knows all of her deep, dark secrets. She comes in. She starts telling her about how Cliff keeps staying in that damn condo. Now, Amanda just went through a divorce herself because the person she was with wanted to still identify as single. So therefore, and thus and such, you are now on the outside. You are free to move about the country. Okay, go on ahead, y'all. And Cliff, back to you. I know you ain't that tired that you can't come home. The way you used to chase Latrice around town, she couldn't even eat lunch alone. Now you sleeping away from home? Sir, please. In the next scene, it's the night of Marie's birthday party, honey. Hey, Essie. I see Essie. Honey, you know she gonna make her appearance, child. So everybody's arriving. Cedric turns up to the party early to surprise Marie. Baby, Cedric playing games. Cedric, do you want to be? Don't come back with them damn games. Talking about I ain't gonna be able to come just so you can surprise her. So just say you gonna come, honey, because this right here was a fool. This whole scene was a fool. So anywho, after that, Selena and Mike show up next. And I'm gonna start calling Mike Money Mike. Because he was dressed just like Cat Williams in Friday After Next. Minus the perm. He looked a mess. Maybe he had on 75 rings, 64 chains. I think he had on like a satin or a silk blouse. I said, this is just too much, honey. So Selena and Money Mike are in the building. Then, Lord, Tambra and that throat of hers, they are back. Hi, guys. I said, oh, I forgot all about Tambra Cherie. Hey, Tambra Cherie. Hey, girl. Tambra, you better come in and give us nothing season after season. You better give us absolutely none of your life. Girl, I don't know how you still lasting on this show. This is a fool. So then Letitia arrives next. Hey, girl. And so Selena went up to Letitia. She's like, girl, I am so frustrated. Mike just does what he wants to do, and then he tells me later. He did the same thing Glenn did. Gonna go buy a box truck and then tell me nothing about it. Here go Leticia. Well, I think maybe we should all get together and talk. For what? That's going to be the blind leading the blind. As they're doing that, we get introduced to Carrie. And when she was introducing herself, she is the owner of 3 restaurants. And her husband is a sports commentator. I think she said, or a sports agent or analyst. He does something in the sports. Okay, sorry, I forgot that part. But when she started speaking, she sounded just like Akeisha to me. I said, Kiki, is that you? Child, Kiki living her best life, okay? Listen, Akeisha is over there selling her book, selling her perimenopausal PJs to keep you cool at night. And she does her TikTok lives in the morning, honey, real relaxed like, very personable. You know, if you are still wondering what she's doing, she is doing great. Now back to Carrie. I am excited to see what she's going to bring. I know people may think she came in a little hot, but girl, just get on in there, honey, because pretty soon your real personality going to come out anyway. So just do what you're going to do. Moving forward. Now, she did shade the party. Okay, she did. She said it was giving bingo night at the Senior Citizen Center. Now, she didn't say that I did, but I'm just... She didn't say that. Carrie, I lied on you. She didn't say that. But it was giving like, what was it giving? It wasn't giving nothing. Marie, I love you, but it wasn't giving nothing, honey. It was not giving nothing. And anybody who want to say it was giving something, y'all a lie, because it wasn't giving nothing. So they're all sitting down and they're kind of telling Carrie about Marie and her men's. And I'm like, Letitia, you are so messy. There is no reason to tell this lady about Marie and Cedric and whatever else. Girl, what's wrong with you? So then Miss Marie Monroe makes her entrance. Hey, birthday girl. You look good, Marie. I know that's right, girl. Baby, she gets there. Okay, she ain't been there 5 minutes. And in walks this white man, Martin, our dear friend Martin. One thing Marie gonna do, she gonna bring a prop to every single damn season. Her finger waves, Cedric, that utility van, and now this Caucasian fella. Girl, bye. Marie, please get lost with this. Get lost with this. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm not finna sit here and have no dialogue about this man because this is not true. Okay? That man cut that corner like he was lost. Like they told him, okay, walk in right now. That man ain't a bit more with Marie than the man in the moon. Honey, it ain't fooling me. I don't care where the people done seen him at. I don't care what's going on. Marie is not with that man. So he goes directly over to Glendale, who introduces him to Cedric. I said, baby, not Marie going from no man to a damn love triangle. What is happening? So he's over there telling them how he's German and, just having conversation. The way Marie went over there and greeted that man, I said, girl, it was just so foolish. It's giving season 1 all over again. If you've never seen Belle Collective season 1, please go and watch it. It was the most scripted thing that I had ever seen in my life. I know that they were uncomfortable and they were trying to make the best TV possible, but please go back and watch season 1. It was a mess. So anywho, Letitia over there asking Cedric, so how do you feel? Girl, look at his face. You can tell how he feels. Focus on Glendale. And where's the music in here? Why is everybody just standing around? I was like, what is going on? After she gets done being messy, Carrie goes into the confessional and she was like, when I pulled up next to him, I thought he was a part of the catering. She said she dated a white man, and then after she did it, all the other girls wanted to do it. So everybody else is just like, oh, I never dated a white man. Oh, I've dated a white man before. Listen, do what you do, but right here, right now, stop playing in my face. I don't care whatever you date, just stop playing in my face, okay? Because this right here is not the truth. So Carrie and Letitia are talking to Martin, and he's telling them, his kids are with his soon-to-be ex-wife, and he's from Germany. Well, baby, what he say that for? Carrie said soon-to-be ex-wife. As in he's separated? As in he's still married? Girl, why don't you go over here and get this man that's already with somebody? She said, if you're going to get you one that look like he date black women. Because what is this, honey? What is this? The whole time he talking, I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, now how the hell did this German man get to the SIP? Sir, how did you get to Mississippi? This is just so strange and random to me. Marie, you know you going to do anything if you don't do nothing else. So they pulled Marie over to the side. And she was like, well, Cedric told me he wasn't coming. So I went ahead and invited Martin. Then I get here and Cedric is here. So Letitia said, well, is he married, Marie? Y'all know Marie get to blinking and thinking. Blink, 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 blink. Marie, is he married? Quickly. All that damn blinking and thinking. So she was like, well, I don't want to put all his business out there. I don't want to put it all out there. Carrie said, baby, that dog don't hunt. Ma'am, she just met you. And who are you again? Okay, don't get too comfortable, honey. You just met Marie Monroe. You don't know her. Now, Marie was being real happy and, jolly because she getting, laid and whatnot. But the old Marie would have been like, girl, who are you? Baby Carrie trying to get the tea. Do you hear me? She was like, girl, what? That ain't gonna work. Is he married or not? So they started doing whatever this is. And why did Marie have both of these men going down this Soul Train line, one on each side? I said, this is giving foolish. Okay, just pure D foolishness. They partied. They had a good time. They played in our face. Moving forward. In the next scene, it's the day after this gathering, and Latrice goes to Amanda's salon. Now, remember, Amanda is the lady who came in when she was sitting with Cliff at Taste, and that's her high school BFF. Okay, so let's get into this mess. So they started talking about Cliff, not coming home at night as soon as she sat down in the chair. And so Amanda was like, girl, because you know what be going on with them girls, honey. He needs to come home at night. Latrice, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Cliff come with too many problems. I know you want a long-lasting relationship and whatnot, but when we gonna get some RESPECT? Okay, Aretha said it best. Like, this just don't make no damn sense. It's really getting on my nerves. So then while this is going on, Tambra shows up. And so she's filling Latrice in on the love triangle that went down at Marie's party. So then Tambra gets messy and asks Amanda, so what do you feel about Leticia and Latrice being friends again? So Amanda said, well, at least with Marie, you know what you're going to get. But with Leticia, it seems like she throws the rocks and hides her hand. So, she really can't be trusted. So then Latrice was like, well, our husbands are like best friends and we're part of the collective. So then Amanda going to say, oh, well, Glenn be DMing me. And, I kind of give him a little play or whatever. He ugly and black and ugly a little bit. He's kind of my type. First of all, why are you entertaining this married man, yet you got divorced because you were being cheated on? Make that make sense. Was that the beginning of your villain arc? Why on earth are you messing with this woman's husband? Secondly, okay, the fact that you and Tambra Latrice are sitting up here skinning and grinning is trifling. I do not care nothing about her being your friend. That is trifling. And Latrice, I hope you never walk into one of those condos and get surprised. Okay, because it's going to be a cold day. And Tambra, where is Greedy and the decorator? Okay, because you ain't fooling me. You ain't with that man no more. So Latrice gonna say, well, people will blame you or whatever, so I would never take that to her. So then Amanda said, well, I kind of hid it from you because I didn't want you to have to choose between me and Leticia. So then Tambra was like, well, did he come at you, like a single man? Amanda said, well, you see me and you see what he married to. Girl, please. You look like you could be sisters with Leticia. Stop trying to act like she's not a pretty lady. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her. What's wrong with her, actually, is her being attached to old foolish looking ass Glendale. Other than that, the two of you are not too far apart. Like, let's just be so for real. I was like, this is just starting off trifling. You sitting up here talking about you are entertaining him because he ugly and black and you like him ugly a little bit. That's trifling. Then you and Tambra Latrice are sitting here laughing with this woman. And then you said, I'm not taking it to her. But getting a confessional talking about, and Letitia's such a beautiful woman. She doesn't deserve this. It's giving fake. Okay. It's giving fake. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, there was no reason for this woman to come out of her mouth, episode 1, and talk about Glendale DMing her or whatever she was doing. Listen, the thing is, Leticia, Glenn is never going to change. I don't know why you think he is. I'm not sure what makes you think that he ever will be, but He's never going to be anything except the loser that he is. And that's a cheat. A low down, dirty, trifling cheat. Child, please. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you think about this, because this is just crazy. Letitia, leave that man alone, honey, and allow your son to go over there every other weekend or whatever y'all got going on, honey, because he does not have any respect for you, and it's sickening. And Amanda, you sitting up here entertaining Glenn knowing he's married is giving despicable. Okay? Just despicable. Y'all comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.